Hey guys, just an update that today I will be going live today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The content will be a lot different than Jaguar Wright or Nature Boy. It's in regards to one of my favorite YouTubers that did mukbangs. I'm quite sure a lot of you guys probably know them in the community. They are no longer together. They have broke up. Tay and Lou, they're two female mukbangers that made it big on YouTube, and I enjoy watching them. It's really a sad shame how the breakup happened and what you don't know that people do behind closed doors. So I just want to confirm some things because I had a whole bunch of people asking me, was this true or not? And it's really sad how we're playing with this whole mess here with Jaguar Wright and her freedom. You know, we all have family members that are in these situations. They have mental illness and they end up in jail. And, you know, for us to make this into a game is really sad. So they basically was making a rumor that Jaguar Wright was um out of custody. And out of custody does not mean that she's out of jail. That could mean that they transported her to maybe a facility like a psych ward or another jail, or she could have went to court. But come to find out, that out of custody rumor was just a rumor. And it's really sad how people are planting these seeds. And I've been saying this over the years that you got to protect your eyes and your ears because people will play games about things that are not really to be played with, because anybody can be in a situation like Jaguar, right? You can speak something in, to existence about Jaguar Wright and end up where she's at. So it kind of really disturbed me how people are really playing with this situation and not taking it serious about mental health and how it, affects our community. There are people now, getting online, people with mental health issues, and recording some of their mental health behaviors. And, you know, some people think this is funny, not knowing that this is not a game. And we talked about it on my channel the other day, how a lot of times, people with mental health, they end up homeless because their families can't get the help that they need, and they also can't keep them in the home. They end up on the street because they're not getting what they need. And to be quite honest with you, it's a sad shame that Jaguar Wright keeps putting herself in this situation. I'm not going to do a pity party for her. I just want to confirm, to the masses that she was not let out of custody, to go to a court hearing, to go to another facility, or any of the above. And until further notice from reliable sources about Jaguar Wright, from reliable sources, I'm going to say that again, you will not hear from my channel me saying anything about her being on a custody release to go to court, to leave the facility. Right now, Jaguar Wright needs to heal, and she needs to stay away from the internet because the internet is what gotten her in trouble beside her husband. And she needs to just maybe bond with herself first and foremost, because if you don't love you, you're not going to love anybody else. You're not going to get yourself any help, because it takes for you to realize that you have a problem in order to get help in the first place. So I want to give a shout out to AT2, because he confirmed that it was a rumor, it was a hoax. You know, to me, it's a pitiful hoax. Because again, we're playing on somebody's emotions right now. Someone who obviously, if they don't take medication, they can't even help themselves. A lot of people say, oh, Jaguar Wright, she runs around here, she knows what she's doing. Once a person is taking some sort of medication, obviously there's a problem. There's something that they cannot themselves, whether they want to sit there and tell you or not, there's something that they cannot control themselves and they need help. And that is what she's getting is help. And people shouldn't be making a mockery of it. It's nothing to play with. I know in my family, there are people that have mental health issues and they're not even in my eyes getting the proper help that they need in order to get better. um we get the bare minimum of help, and that's still not enough you know so let's just pray, not for her downfall or for her to be in jail or locked in a cage anywhere, whether it's a psych ward or prison. Let's just pray wherever she goes when she gets out, she knows maybe to stay off of social media. Or if she gets on the social media, she shares her story of how it changed her life. And maybe she can say that it was for the better that, they locked her up this time, because now she's identifying with herself what she needs, what areas she needs help in, and she's trying to get the help. And it's something positive that comes out of it. We want something positive. There's a lot of negative channel holders on here. They're talking about her mother, which her mother probably did play a part in her being a demon. But her mother's at that age where we can't blame the mother anymore. We have to blame Jaguar because she's an adult. There was a time when the mother could have been blamed, but probably no one said anything. They turned the blind eye to it. And now, like you said, she turned into a demon. But what we need to do now, if we don't have nothing nice to say about Jaguar Wright, if we're not trying to work with her, we think this is a joke. You feel as though she deserves to be, locked up, incarcerated, whatever the situation, how you feel. You're entitled to feel that way. But as far as starting rumors that are not true, that's to me is a messed up situation, you know. And put yourself in that person's shoes is what I'm basically trying to get at. And I'm not here to be a Jaguar Wright advocate or whatever, but she's locked up now. She's locked up where everybody wanted her to be to get this help. So let her get the help, because I'm quite sure there are people that she's in contact with, and they're telling her, these rumors are being said about her. And we just don't need for anything to trigger her into when she does get out to be worse. And then the next time she gets locked up because she was triggered, she doesn't get out. So y'all got to keep that in mind when you're sitting up there making these rumors, these nasty rumors up that that are not even true. You just woke up that morning and just decided to start a rumor to see how far it would go. You guys got to really, the ones that are doing it, you got to really stop it.